What do you do when you get a Trump humper up in your face? Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Is how do you deal with a Trumpster who gets in your face? In Albuquerque, New Mexico, over the weekend, there was a pet store. This is a report from KOAT 7, Channel 7 TV News in Albuquerque. And a clerk in the store, a guy by the name of Cody Westfall, this guy walks into the pet store, with a pistol on his hip. And Cody goes over, and he doesn't have a mask on, and Cody goes over and says, do you happen to have a mask that you could put on? And the guy says, you gonna make me wear a mask? And kind of puts his hand on his gun. And Cody says, well, you know, it's not only personal preference, but as of yesterday, the state of New Mexico has mandated masks. And the guy looks down at his gun, and then he looks at Cody and he says, are you sure you're going to try to make me wear a mask? At which point, Cody walks away. The guy leaves the store, and Cody calls the police. Along these same lines, Smart Voter 22 over on DemocraticUnderground.com posted this little story this morning. And I'm just curious how you would respond in a situation like this. I have my thoughts on this. Smart Voter says, went to the grocery store Friday morning. It was busy. Had my mask on. There was a couple in their 40s looking a bit shabbily dressed. He unshaven, she in pajamas. As I was getting my milk, when she came up behind me, she brushed my shoulders. She grabbed a gallon. Alarmed by the shoulder brush, I yelled, please keep your distance, and quickly stepped away from her. She said, F you. It's spelled out. I can't say it on the air, but so did I, immediately and very loudly. In other words, yelling F you back at her. No, F you, get away from me right now. I'm getting milk, and you can wait before you get yours. There's signs all over the store asking you to keep 6 feet away from people. Her scruffy husband then piped up saying, we don't believe fake news. We don't care. Store clerk came running over. I said to the man, this again is Smart Voter 22 posting over at DemocraticUnderground.com. I said to the man, I don't care what you want to believe. I don't want to catch any diseases that you may carry. He had a blankish stare. I don't think he understood what I'd said. The clerk heard me and interrupted us, asking what the problem was. The woman in her pajamas says, I just got my milk. And I replied, you nearly shoved me aside to get your milk when you saw I was already getting some. Can you wait a few seconds to keep a distance? The husband pipes up, we know our rights. We don't believe the virus. Clerk stopped him and said, this is private property, and we can refuse service to anyone. The store is well posted with social distancing all over the store, and we expect our customers to be considerate of others. So then the husband says, F you to the clerk. And the woman throws her gallon of milk on the floor where it breaks open and sprays other customers. And at that point, the clerk says, you two are leaving the store right now, and you owe us $2.49 for the 39 cents for the milk. And as the person writing the story, who, by the way, is on chemo, right? Talk about being concerned about some moron infecting you. As they were leaving the store, this couple was still negotiating with store management. So have you had somebody confront you in a store or in a public place? I mean, the closest I've had to this, of course, I haven't gone into a store since March 11th, but the closest I've gotten to this is, walking along this nature path that Louise and I take a walk on every day, it's a sidewalk, it's a public sidewalk, and having obvious Trump people, people who think that they're patriots, guys wearing like patriotic T-shirts, march right down the middle of the street, no mask, I'm not getting out of the way, get out of my way kind of thing. Or jogging past me. I mean, so I haven't had an opportunity to confront anybody. I just step out of the way. But if that happened in a store, Man, I would have, I would be torn between two instincts. On the one hand, wanting to yell, basically F you back at them, as this person did. And on the other hand, wanting to get as far away from them as possible, because not only are they probably infected, if they have this belief system that it's all a liberal plot, then they have been behaving like this for a while, which means that they're much more likely to be infected. So, you don't want that infection. But on the other hand, do you really want to let that kind of behavior just slide?